All right, here's my La Liga Matchday 8 review. Barcelona versus Sevilla and Real Madrid versus Villarreal. We were top of the league for a week and we completely shit it all out in 90 minutes. To be honest, I wasn't expecting too much coming off that loss against PSG. You know, after big losses like that, the morale's down and then people just. The energy just isn't that good. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised this was a tough game, bro. But I am surprised that we fucking got demolished like that. Um, 4-1 to Sevilla is more embarrassing than 5-2 to Madrid. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they have a lot of ammo after this one. Let's get into the performances, bro. The first goal, obviously, that's Araujo's fault. He's a dumbass. He's a donkey, bro. Giving up penalties, giving up fouls when just not necessary. The ball's already going out. There's just no reason to do that shit. You can't even complain. It is a penalty. And then the second one, what was the second one, bro? I fucking forget. There were so many goals. Hold on. Well, anyways, one of them, Koundé lost the ball as well. I think it was the second one where Koundé lost the ball, bro. Yeah, dude, look, it's fucking Koundé, bro. And Sevilla had so many chances in the first half as well. Yeah, Koundé just stumbles over the ball. He lets it go, and then he doesn't even like sprint to get the ball back, bro. I don't know if it's fatigue or this guy just doesn't give a fuck anymore. But yeah, that's definitely his fault. He loses, and then they just go out on the counter. Uh, and then the third goal, I think Chesney should be saving that. That's a pretty simple. The shot is going pretty slow, and then Balde's slow to close it down and whatnot. Uh, yeah, and then the fourth one is just like the team knew that they had already lost the game, and it was just a fucking cherry on top. Uh, Good goal, Pedri's ball to Rashford, but besides that, bro, nothing good came from this game. It was completely embarrassing. We got overran in the midfield. It just seems like the whole team has fatigue, like they're tired as fuck. Obviously, after the game during the week, the vibes weren't too good, and this is just it was just gonna get worse, bro. To be honest, I wasn't surprised that we lost tonight, but it was just worse than I thought it had to be. Uh, let's go through ratings. Chesney, don't ever tell me that Juan Garcia was an unnecessary signing or he's not that different from Chesney, bro. Garcia makes some saves today, bro. He saves that third goal. He's quicker to anticipate the fourth one. I like Chesney. He's doing a job. Obviously, he came out of retirement to help us out, nigga, but he's just not the level. Uh, 3 out of 10 for Chesney. Not a good game from him. Araujo, 2 out of 10. This guy is just a penalty merchant. He gives away anything, and he just doesn't give a fuck, bro. He's just not. Uh, he is just not. He's just not at the level, bro. He is, but it's just he gives away stupid shit. Rashford had a good game today. They started him on the right. Started with the two forwards, Ferran and Lewandowski. He had a good game today, but it wasn't enough. And I just feel like he needs to be a bit more selfish when he does goes on his one-on-ones because he never cuts inside, bro. He always goes outside to cross the ball. Go inside a little bit, cut inside and have a shot. But yeah, good goal from him. Great finish, obviously. Pedri was decent today, but just again his legs gave out, bro. Frankie and Pedri are tired, bro. And it doesn't help that Olmo is standing near the strikers, bro. It's supposed to be a midfield three, and Olmo is just camping next to Lewandowski, bro. It doesn't help that he doesn't want to get the ball. So it's not a surprise that we just get overwhelmed in the midfield like that, bro. Teams are just pressing us, so we can just not handle it. We get tired, bro. It takes a lot to play the way we do, and we're just getting physically drained. Um, Rooney came on. I thought he came on with the right mindset a bit, but it was a bit too selfish. This guy was trying to score every time. He had a fucking clear chance, and he fucking shot it straight at the keeper. Well, he tried to put it next to him, but the keeper was easily read it. It was a good run though, but he needs to finish that better if he wants to play at Barcelona. He should be scoring goals like that. Uh, what else happened? Yeah, dude, just an embarrassing loss to be honest, bro. We were top of the league for a week. They'll clown us and whatnot. They'll have their shit to say. They'll have their little memes. 4-1 to Sevilla. Um, it's all right, bro. We had a lot. We had a lot of problems in November and December. We were like 10 points down, and then we came back and won the league, bro. You have to keep positive. You have to stay up. Uh, these things happen. I was a bit too reactionary to the loss on Wednesday, bro. I dead ass like almost retired the whole YouTube channel, bro. But it's all right, bro. These things happen. PSG didn't have a good start to their season last season. Halfway through, something changed, and they just turned it all around and became the best team in the world. We can do that too, obviously, and I think we have better players than them as well. Uh, we just need to find the right rhythm, and we're just not on it right now. And obviously, we have a lot of injuries out. We have no Rafinha, no Yamal. And Rafinha helps out a lot because he doesn't get tired. He presses, and he's very efficient offensively. Even though I don't rate him that much in terms of dribbling, he is an efficient player. He finishes his chances, and he doesn't lose the ball too much. And on the other side, he works very, very hard. So that obviously helps a lot, bro. And missing that obviously is a big deal. And no Joan Garcia, I think, has kind of killed us in the last week as well. And on that second goal against PSG, dude, I think Garcia reads that and fucking he comes out and claims that ball. But Chesney just doesn't. He either just doesn't have the physical attributes to do that shit. He's just not fast enough. And I just don't think he's used to that kind of keeping. He wasn't that kind of keeper in his prime. He never was. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So yeah, Joan Garcia is a big deal. We need him back. Uh, as ASAP. But yeah, if there's one thing to take away from this game, Araujo is not to be trusted in any games. He's just too aggressive, too donkey-ish. Koundé has completely fallen off a cliff the past few weeks. He did some shit last week as well. Even though he scored against Sociedad, he was like strolling through the midfield, bro, and lost the ball, and they almost scored off it. They hit the crossbar. Kubo hit the crossbar. Koundé, someone needs to keep a watch on Koundé, bro. There's something going on with that player. Sub him out for Eric Garcia if you need to, and then play like Christensen, Kubarsi as center backs. But yeah, dude, tough, tough week. But fuck anybody that doubts us, bro. We will still be champions by the end of the season. We will still win everything. We are still coming for the treble, bro. We don't have a fully fit squad. We don't have Lamine. We don't have Rafinha. We don't. Look at this. We don't have our two top 10 Ballon d'Or, top 5 Ballon d'Or thingies. We don't have either of them, bro. So just chill out, bro. It'll be all right. Barca fans, don't overreact. Don't listen to these Madrid fans because they're talking out of their ass. They played one big game this season and they got demolished. They got destroyed. So don't listen to them. They're not on the level as well. We will still find a way to beat them at the end of October, no matter how good they are, because that's just Barca DNA. Real Madrid can be as good as they want, but they will always be chasing Barcelona, bro. Fuck anybody that doubts this nigga. Just because we lost 4-1 today doesn't mean shit, bro. We will be back. The international break is coming at a perfect time, honestly. We just need a little bit of time to recuperate, to get our energy back from these two losses, bro. And we'll be back, bro. Relax. Nothing's wrong. Lamine will be back in time. Joan Garcia will be back in time. Rafinha will probably be back in time. So, cool it. Don't overreact to this. Don't listen to these fucking trolls. Everything's good. We're going to win everything, bro. Deadass. And then Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Typical game. It was close until Vinny dove for a penalty. Referee gave it. They score. Obviously, Mbappe's so good. He's going for the Pichichi. He's going for 200 goals, bro, in a year, man. He's just scoring straight penalties, bro. It's not impressive. It's not, like, cool. I haven't seen a goal where I'm just genuinely like, wow, from Mbappe this season. I don't think so. He's scoring a lot. He's getting into those positions. Like, well done. But he resembles Haaland a lot, bro. And Haaland is a great player, bro, but he's a striker. I thought Mbappe was supposed to be like this era-defining, game-changing, sport-rejuvenating talent, bro. But I just don't see it. He's simply become a Cristiano Ronaldo .2, bro. This guy is a tapping merchant. He's a penalty merchant. He's a positioning merchant, which is obviously great. I just thought he was better than this, bro. But apparently he's not that. He's not that good. And then Vinny baits a red card out of the Villarreal player. I don't understand how that's a red card. It's not even a foul. He's just using his arm. That's just never ever called ever. And the fact it was not only called, it was given a red card, was nutty, bro. Absolutely insane. There's something going on in the sport. I've said it for months, bro. After all this YouTube shit is done, after I've gotten all my money, bro, I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to figuring out the corruption in Spanish football, in European football, because it's not only a Spanish football problem. They do this shit in Europe as well. They robbed that Kazakhstan club in the middle of the week. They robbed them of a penalty, bro. That could have been a goal for them, bro, and they took that from them, bro. So yeah, typical Real Madrid robbery, bro. I will figure it out by the end of my life, and I will take this club down, whether it takes me with it. I will find a way, bro. They will not escape this, my nigga. I know what they're doing. I'm smart to it. I'm ahead of the pack, to be honest, because it seems like a lot of people aren't on the same level. They're not on the same thinking as me. But I figured it out, bro. I just have to prove it now. So don't expect this club to exist by the end of the century, bro. I will get them. Fuck anybody that doubts this. Barca will be La Liga champions by the end of the season. Champions League winners by the end of the season. We will be the best team in the world by the end of the season. Make no doubt. I don't give a fuck that we lost today. We will be the best, bro. See you in 2 weeks, because Barca, that's when the next Barca plays. And I'll probably make videos over the international break as well. So, peace.